Hey guys, welcome back. So since we did the last pour and I had to tilt a little more than expected, we're going to do the same colors, the same thing, so that the buyer has two options to choose from. So we're using the exact same colors, Arteza Pale Green, Arteza Phthalo Green, Arteza Mars Black, and then a mix between Arteza Phthalo Green and Titanium White to make one color. And then we have the metallic Leaf Green in Artist Loft Level 1, and we have the Color Shift from Folk Art in Green Flash. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. And just put some colors down. I think this time I'm going to do it a little more straight lines maybe, instead of all over the place, and we'll see. So none of the colors have silicone except for the black, and that's because it's the swipe color, but we do have two metallics. We have this one that I'm pouring now, which is the Green Leaf Metallic from Artist Loft, and then we have the Color Shift Metallic Green Flash, which is the one I'm pouring now. Okay, get that fly out of my face. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more of this lighter blue in a few spots where we need color. Well, I say blue. It looks blue, but it's actually a green. It's more like an aqua green or a sea green, seafoam green. But it's a custom made color, so. Okay. So, I'm going to tilt to cover the edges and whatnot, and so that there's not so very much paint on here. Okay. And it's not a really big deal if all the edges aren't covered, because we're going to be putting the silhouette after this dry, the decal, and then painting around it. So all the edges will be painted a solid color anyway. Okay. So again, as with the last video, I haven't found my swipe tool, so I just want to kind of keep it the same. So we're going to swipe with wet ones Got a couple out and ready. We're going to add our swipe color. Okay. So, one at a time. And swipe through. Same thing, gonna fold this one over. And swipe through. That one's done. Fold it in half. Put it down. And swipe through. Use it to pick the others up. Move them. I do have to tilt just a little to cover this section, but I'm going to pour a little first. What little's left of this black. Just to help it move better, to roll over the edge without having to pour as much. And without having to tilt as much, because we do want these cells to stay intact pretty well. Okay. It's not that I'm trying to get rid of the black, it's that there's extra paint right here and I needed to maneuver it off, because the black on the two corners doesn't really matter since we're going to be painting over everything that's not under the decal. So now we're going to torch. Not that I expect any more cells or anything, just get rid of any and every air bubble. I'm not going to worry about covering the sides. There's a little lump of paint right here, so I'm going to just pull it this way to flatten it out. I think it's where I started tilting that way. Okay. Ta-da. So I really like this one. I actually like this one better, but it's technically up to the client. So looks good. I'm really happy with it. The cells are more intact on this one. So yeah, we'll see which the client decides, and then we will come back when the decals make it in and these dry, and we will go to the next step. So let me know which of the two you like best, and we'll go from there.